Hi everyone, and good Thursday morning. It's a quick weather blog, video blog for you on the 28th day of December. We're gearing up for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day weekend. And boy, get used to what's outside today. It is brutally cold out there, and it's going to stay this way right into the new year. Here's a look at the temperatures as of about 9:05 this morning. We dropped to 1 at the airport this morning and below 0 in some locations across the Mahoning and Shenango valleys. And even here an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes after sunrise, look at the temperatures across the region. I mean, it's still 6 below out towards Toledo this morning, and below 0 pretty much everywhere in Michigan, with the exception of areas right along the Lake Michigan shoreline. So it is brutally cold out there this morning, and we're going to have more mornings like this coming up in the near future, where we're going to flirt with 0 or even drop a little bit below 0. What I want to focus on in the near term is the chances for some snow over the next couple of days. Nothing major heading our way, but it could be a little bit impactful given how cold it is outside. All right, first round of snow, not today, but tonight. This will be towards midnight, a little bit of snow pushing in. This may not be much more than just a light snow or just flurries, but it could stick to everything because it'll be so cold. And so we just have to watch out for some localized slick spots tomorrow morning. I think accumulations tonight will be under an inch in most spots, half an inch a possibility. Again, pay attention to the impacts and don't worry about trying to measure this stuff. It's going to be that dusty kind of snow anyway that's kind of hard to measure. The impacts could be moderate tomorrow morning if you're up and at them pretty early in the day. Thankfully, of course, school is out this week, so we don't have to worry about anything with the buses tomorrow morning. We're in between systems for tomorrow, most of the daylight hours, although there'll be some lake effect setting up once again up near Erie and Ashtabula and Lake County, and those poor people up in Erie are going to get slammed once again. I'll show you some numbers in a second. But for us, in our area around Youngstown, the second round of snow comes in tomorrow night. Now, this may be a little more significant tomorrow night and heading into Saturday than tonight's snow, which again should be under an inch. This will probably begin well after sunset tomorrow evening, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And then it's going to snow lightly for a good chunk of the night tomorrow night. And then this will transition on Saturday into more of a scattered snow shower kind of a pattern, where it kind of comes and goes, and some of it will be lake enhanced and lake effect. And of course, the most predominant bands will be aimed to our north, but I can't rule out a couple of heavier snow showers blowing on through on Saturday. It's going to be a blustery and cold day. Temperatures upper teens to around 20, wind chills a lot colder than that. Now, how much snow with this second round? I think a general 1 to 3 inches is fairly likely. Again, this is Friday night and into Saturday. Could someone try to get 4? That's a possibility given the high ratios. They'll be more like 20 to 1 instead of 10 to 1. But I think 1, 2, 3 inches, fairly likely for the most people Friday night and heading into the day on Saturday. Now, as you prepare for New Year's Eve, later in the weekend, Sunday night into Monday, I'm not concerned about snow. I don't think we have accumulating snow coming our way for New Year's Eve, but it's going to be just about as cold New Year's Eve as it was last night and into this morning. So be ready for that. Now, I mentioned the lake effect. Look at these numbers. I mean, you know, they're still digging out up in Erie and parts of northwestern PA, and they could see another foot pretty easily between now and Saturday, and, you know, parts of southwest New York could see a 1.5 feet. So they're not done up there just yet with the accumulating snow. All right, the cold is here to stay. I've been harping on this all week. This has tremendous staying power. Look at these temperatures all the way through next weekend, January the 6th. Mostly teens for highs, low temperatures, mostly single digits, perhaps even below 0 a few times. Not much sign of any sort of a pattern change until we get into that second week of January. But through the first week of January, including as a lot of kids head back to school next week, a lot of people head back to work after the Christmas and holiday break, it's going to be very, very cold once again. So we are paying the price for the couple of mild winters we've had over the last 2 years. This winter shaping up to be different, especially the end of December and the start of January. All right, more updates on social media throughout the day, of course. Follow Jess on social media. She'll have you updated at noon on TV. And I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11. Have a great Thursday.